Hey everybody, welcome back to another gameplay video. It's going to be a little bit unusual. This is a plug and play. It's a monster truck plug and play by Radica Games, as you can see that. Play TV. Well, this thing is, I don't know what this is. This is like a huge little truck. It's interesting. This is plug and play, you know, but let's get into what's on it. This is your power right there. That's your on and off switch, which is kind of interesting there on the side there. You got your wheel. This is kind of your control wheel, pretty much. It's kind of, I guess it's analog, if you want to call it that. It's the game basically is kind of like a RC program type of game. Or rock and roll racing, kind of isometric type of view. So you control with this, and this right here is your gear shift. See, in the middle right there, if you hold it in the middle, you're neutral. If you go down, press down on it and kind of press like that, that goes in reverse. And if you go up like that, that's your accelerate. And then the button on top is your nitro, so your nitrous oxide or whatever, it makes you go faster, a little turbo. And the way you hold it, or the way I've been holding it, is this right here in my lap, I kind of just hold it in my lap like this. So with my left hand, I control with the steering wheel, and the right hand I use for the accelerate and everything. It's a very unusual little plug and play. I've never run across anything like it. So we're going to give it a shot and just see what it's about. And one last thing on the bottom there, you can see the price tag. It takes 4 C batteries, so it's not your standard AA or in some cases AAA batteries, but it's C batteries. So let us see what this game is about. Anyway, all right, let's go ahead and jump right on into it. I'm going to hit the horn button on the steering wheel, so that will start the game. As you can see, you've got different options. You got the rally race. If I go counterclockwise, turn counterclockwise on the steering wheel, it goes to jump mode, which is interesting. Going clockwise, we have demolition mode. So we have about 3 different modes, and there's about 2 or 3 or 4 different sub modes within this. The only critique, I played this a little bit earlier, the only critique I have is, like, if I pick something like rally race and I wanted to back out and go to, say, demolition race, there's no way to cancel out. You actually have to turn off the system, turn it back on to get back out of that. That I've known. There's no, like, cancel button. I hit the nitro button, it's not letting me back out of that menu. So, little critique there. So, let's go ahead and start rally race. And let's see, we've got the Dirty Dash, Mud Madness, Deep Freeze, and Midnight Rush. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the Dirty Dash. Just starting off, try to go through 4 of these. If I had to break this up into 2 different videos, I will. But let's go ahead and just jump into the Dirty Dash. And then there's your racers you can choose from. Gearhead Jed, Slim. You got Joey Shocks and Big Trucker Jimbo. Nicky Nitro, the Masked Mudder, and there you go. So, I'm just going to pick somebody, I don't know, let's try Big Trucker here. Alright, so I'm going to hit the button, the horn button, and we should get ready to gear up into the game. Alright, now I'm going to press forward on that little gear shift, so now I'm going gear. Hit that nitro button, you can kind of go a little faster. As you can see, it's kind of like a RC Pro-Am or, you know, rock and roll racing type of game. Looks interesting. So hit my nitrous oxide to kind of get a little bit ahead here. And the steering wheel, surprisingly, is not bad. It's really responsive. I'm barely moving it. And you can see, it's not bad. It's a little awkward to hold this in my lap, controlling with my left hand the steering wheel, but yeah, you can get used to it, so it's interesting. So I have no nitrous oxide right now. So I'm trying to just stay ahead of everybody. Of course, if you remember RC Pro-Am for the NES, I always hated it there. That orange car, that orange vehicle, always kind of later on in the races, they'd just take off and leave you behind, so you couldn't catch up with them. Always hated that guy. All right, so looks like the one guy got ahead of me there. I'm assuming, as you see, there's a wrench at the bottom left there on your meter. So I'm guessing you get damage and stuff. So, alright. I'm second place. That's not too bad. So, we'll go ahead and jump on through. Dirty Dash, not too bad. It's okay. Alright. Was that it for that one? Alright, that looks like that's it for that particular race. Let's go ahead and do another one. Mud Madness. Let's see what that one's about. We'll pick him. He looks kind of menacing. So we're going to go ahead and jump right on in there. Alright, here we go. Ah. So now we got a little different take on it. We're going the opposite way, which is pretty cool. Kind of, you have to adjust the steering wheel direction. Notice one thing, these rocks in the ground here, and this little mud part kind of slows you down. Yeah, like that. There we go. Alright, I used a little bit of my nitrous. Alright, here we go. Whoa. I think I just got confused a little bit there. That's one thing about these open levels where there's open intersections. I get kind of confused which way to go. Alright, here we go. Kind of tap a little bit of my nitro. I don't see a way to... I'm running over these icons and I don't see it restoring my nitrous oxide. So let's go ahead and... Yeah, that's crazy right there. All right. Again, the wheel is not that bad. It's really cool. All right. Again, I'm not really sure what these icons do. Kind of in these overhead racing games, you kind of want to... The secret is to turn the corners at a pretty efficient rate. I'm doing a little bit sloppy here. Oh, well, there we go. I think I got the right way. Alright, this is a long one right here. It's got like 5 laps maybe. Alright, I'm still in second, so I don't want to jinx myself. Now, what I was about to say, it'd be cool if this was adapted for games, like if you had a plug and play with Ridge Racer on it, or Sega Rally, or something like that. That would be cool. I mean, yeah, I know you can buy, for the older systems, you can buy steering wheels, which I've got plenty of steering wheels that I've picked up over the years. I don't know, maybe just having a plug and play where you can just kind of play racing games. I guess that would be cool. Something inexpensive, you know, instead of having to track down an old system and then tracking down the steering wheel just to play racing games. Kind of have an all-in-one. That would be pretty cool. Again, I don't have any nitrous oxide. Alright. Not doing too bad. I mean, this is really the first time I've sat down and actually played this. I briefly played it earlier. So, all right, second place again. You know, not too bad. So, do I get my initials? Nope. I guess it just. All right. All right. Cool. All right. That was the second race. Let's see. We got the Dirty Dash out of the way. Mud Madness. Deep Freeze. Let's see what that's about. Let's see. Let's pick. All right. Let's try Nikki Nitro. Let's see what Nikki's about. All right. Let's see how many laps we have on this one. 5 laps. All right. Oh. Oh, I got lost. I was thinking I was the red car for a second. Oh man, this looks. Whoa, something's happening there. Yeah, this is kind of, I hate to say it, for me anyway, a little bit confusing. I don't know what that flash was. Unless I got this. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Animation's pretty good in this. It really is. For like, it looks like 2D sprite art. Very cool. All right. Whew. Yeah, that's cool. Only critique, like I said, the only critique is I wish I could do it where I could use my right hand to steer my steering wheel. As it is, I've just, like I said, I got my right hand on the gear shift and kind of just in case I need to back up. Which I'm figuring you can hit reverse if you want to, but I'm thinking that's going to be more for the other modes, like maybe the demolition mode or whatever, which we'll tackle. All right, this is cool. All right. Alright, cool. Have not used my nitro. Well, a little bit of it. Let's go ahead and try that. My thing is I want to try to use it on the straightaways if I can, but it looks like it's a lot of rocky terrain. Alright, here we go. Alright. I'm sure you play this a lot, play this enough, you definitely get used to the tracks and which way to go and stuff. Kind of anticipate the turns and curves and stuff like that. And you get better technique when you steer too. Just kind of. Just don't go driving IRL like this. Just saying. Anyway, okay, second place, not too bad. Once again. All right. Oh, that background kind of did something to my eyes. Like, I don't know, just the way the background checkerboard or whatever, the way it was drawn, it just kind of. It's kind of like when you stare at white noise on a TV and then you look away. It's like, All right, let's see. Let's try out the final one. Midnight Rush. Yes, that's going to be the last one. Let's try Midnight Rush. Let's try Red Rocket. Let's go ahead and get right on into this guy. All right. Hit that button. All right, here we go. So am I the green guy? Nope, I'm the red guy now. Okay, cool. Interesting. Did not come with a manual. That could help a little bit to kind of see why you're flashing sometimes and what have you. Yeah, we're just kind of through the mud there. Yep. See, yeah, like that. I'm just kind of curious what that is. And the bar at the top where your that wrench or whatever, it's like that red meter. I wonder what that is. Alright, I am first place, not bad. Don't want to jinx myself for sure. Okay. Alright, here we go. Alright, we're getting there. Alright, here we go. See if I can run over those rocks and stuff, kind of trying to avoid them, so because I know that slows you down. Those little rocks, that part right there, a little darker. There we go. See, I'm getting the hang of it now. Can't avoid this. That's what can't do much about that. Let's see if I can, they are definitely gaining on me. Alright, first place. Good job, me. Awesome. I mean, I got second place the last 3 times. First place here, so that's not too bad. I'm pretty happy about that. So, there we go. I don't see where you can put in your initials. I don't know if it's just... guess not. Anyway. Alright, that was the rally race part of this plug and play. Let's see, we have the jump mode and we have demolition mode. So, what I'll do, I'll go ahead and on part 2, I'll tackle those two, try and knock this out in a 2-parter. So, that is pretty cool. You know, I'm surprised by this. This is pretty neat. I mean, I grew up on RC Pro-Am, rock and roll racing, any other isometric kind of also maybe Super Off-Road. That's kind of, it was more of a one-screen isometric game, but you know, kind of similar. So yeah, I like it. It's not bad, especially once you get it feels good once you get used to the control, like the steering wheel. Once you kind of master it, you kind of get more confident and you go around those curves and just get it, you know, get good at it, you know. So join me for part 2, and we will check out the other 2 modes on this and, you know, check it out. So take care, everybody, and I'll see you for part 2.